This is going to be the deck list that I'll be using for the Nationals in Chicago that is happening in a couple weeks. This is a Mekk Knight deck profile, so here we go. Starts off fairly standard. You got 3 Girsu, 3 blue, 3 purple, doot, 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 fairly standard. The 1 brick, you do have to play it to send it off of Girsu. 1 of Succession, 1 of Key. For some reason, at regionals, I always draw the key. I would like to stop doing that. 3 memory. Yeah, you kind of have to play the 3 memory, fairly standard. Some people like to play 2 secret. I like having the 3rd one for the grind game. It's also not bad if you draw it. Then for some consistency cards, I was really happy to get my hands on these. 3 copies of Pot of Prosperity. You definitely have plenty of cards to banish out of your extra deck. And the consistency is so helpful. You have to play this. My 3 copies of Ash Blossom. Basically just for the branded matchup. This whole deck's kind of built to beat branded. They branded Fusion. Even if they have the branded Lost up, you can still Ash Blossom branded Fusion. Without branded Fusion, the deck is kind of... It has to draw really well, or it just can't really do anything. Double Draw. Also, pretty good against branded, pretty good against a bunch of other stuff, though, so... I wouldn't do 3 of them, because it gets a bit inconsistent, but 2 draws is fine. The 3 Kaiju. The Kaijus are strong against basically every single matchup right now, but even stronger than that is the 3 Dark Ruler no more. This thing is absolute house. Could not play the deck without it. Really solid. Other card that is a win condition in itself. Some people don't like it, but you kind of got to play it. 3 copies of Mystic Mine and the Terraforming. The Mystic Mine is just too good against branded. They just don't play a main deck out. Neither do many other decks. And then to round out the 40 cards, you're on the 1 Duster. I'll just start off with the extra deck. So for the kind of stuff you'll be going into fairly often, you play double Avramax. You don't need to play double Avramax. I'll usually banish one of them off Prosperity, so... But sometimes it comes up. 1 Spectrum Supreme. I also usually banish that off Prosperity. You don't really ever summon it, but it's good to have. Double Morningstar. You could definitely bump it up to 3 through, like, cutting the other Avramax, but I think it's fine at 2. I've never really needed to go into more of them. 3 Lib. You almost never actually go into 3 Lib. You'll usually banish one of them off the Prosperity, but Lib, super strong, sets the cards, yada yada. 1 IP Masquerena for making a IP Masquerena into the Avramax. Sky Striker and a couple some of the other matchups just can't out it. They cannot out the Avramax made with IP, so it's not bad. Then for the Link 1s, I have the Link Karibo, Secure Gardena plus the Spider. The Secure Gardena and the Link Karibo usually get banished off of Prosperity, but, you know, it's just solid for the token. And, like, if you get into Beard, you need the Spider. And the Secure Gardena is so you can link Lib if you don't have any other way to get it off the field. And then for the Orcus kind of thing, you have the 1 Galatea, the 1 Zingirsu, and the Ultimate Rare Zeus. But, yeah, this is just for Girsu. I don't usually like to banish that off Prosperity if I can avoid it, since I do usually go into this, but if I know that I won't need it, you can feel free to banish all 3 of them off Prosperity. Sometimes I'll just banish the Zeus if I think I might want to just make Ding. Now for the side deck, fairly normal. You can sub these for Lightning Storm, but I like Evenly Matched. I think the card's pretty cool. And it plays around the anti-spell, which a lot of stuff is doing right now, but, you know. 3 D-Barrier. D-Barrier, so strong. Sometimes, if you know your opponent's going to blind second against you, side in the 3 D-Barriers, you're almost playing 6 copies of it because you can get it off Prosperity. It's super solid. Double Nibiru. Nibiru's not bad. Don't really need to have a 3rd one, but 2 Nibiru comes up pretty good. 3 Phantasme, kind of a tech. You don't really need to play the Phantasmes. You could play them for more spell trap removal, but I just really like Phantasme. I think Phantasme is a fairly underrated card, and it's really good for like putting different things back that you don't need, or just other stuff. And then another one that's fairly standard is the 3 artifact Lancia. I'll actually side these in, going second against branded sometimes if I have anything I want to get rid of. Usually I won't, but the Lancia is just strong. Then for the final card of the side deck is a 1 of Change of Heart. Change of Heart, you can also side in a branded matchup. It's also not bad in Sword Soul. Like, it's just an overall solid card. Okay, that concludes the deck profile. Got the Child Slime Monthly Field Center. Thanks for watching, and I will be updating my progress in the Nationals while I am there, and I will probably upload a video about it, so feel free to check that out too. Okay, bye.